Hi trader, in this video I'm going to be talking about Forex psychology and moving from a demo to a live account. Now, moving from a demo to a live account may be a simple process as in with your brokerage. However, mentally it's a very different type of scenario. When you are demo trading, there's nothing to lose. There's nothing to necessarily fear because you know that it's not really going to impact your life in any way. So it is great to use a demo account as a tool to learn. But once you've been consistent on a demo account and you want to go into live, it can be very difficult. Now, you might hear this a lot of the times. You may think this may have been an experience you've had yourself where you've gone, oh, well, I'm doing really well on demo. Why can't this transition into the live situation? And it comes down to one thing, really. And it's why most traders fail, I feel. And that is the fear of losing. I think this is one of the main reasons why traders can't push themselves to the next level when it goes from demo trading to going into a live account. Now, there are ways around it. I think you can actually overcome this fear. So if you think, oh, I'm never going to get over that, you definitely can. And the fear of losing may never go away. What we may just have is a fear of losing less, essentially, as over time we become a little bit more numb to losing as we go through our trading careers. Now, the reason as well a lot of traders fail when they go from demo to live is because they risk way too much. And that is one thing that we can control as traders is the risk. And because we've been so successful on a demo, maybe we think that we're going to go into that live environment and the money's going to come quickly. That is not how trading should be thought about. It should be thought of as a long-term game, as a consistency based rules, and as the money gets larger, the account gets larger, we should then be able to level up. Now, one kind of analogy I like to use is when think of somebody in the gym, you know, they want to be training weights, they want to get themselves up from sort of, you know, 50 kg to 100 kg potentially in their back squat. Now, they're not going to jump straight to 100 kg because they're going to fail. They know they're going to fail at that point. What they do is they increment week by week basis of their physical sort of lifting weights that then they reach 100 kg over maybe 6 months, maybe even a year, and they'll increment themselves up and they'll do different types of training sessions to get to that point. That's a little bit like how risk can work in this scenario. Don't go straight in thinking, right, I'm going to have a $5,000, $10,000 account, whatever it may be. What I'm going to do is go straight in at 1%. You may not be used to risking that much in general life. You may think, oh, well, I don't really like spending 1% of money in general. Let's say you don't like spending, I don't know, £100 on a t-shirt or whatever. Then you're not going to really want to risk 100 on anything else. So the best thing to do is reduce that risk initially. Now, some people in their heads then get to the psychology point, well, if I'm risking 10, I might as well risk 50. If I risk 50, I might as well risk 100 at that point. But it's not the point. The point is your ability to be able to have a clear mind when you're trading, because that's what it takes. It takes clear focus. So I think reducing the risk initially when you go from a demo to a live account is definitely something that you should take on board. The second thing is trying to be as consistent as possible with following the rules that you originally set out with. In demo accounts, you're doing really well, so you need to try and replicate that performance on a live basis. The reason why you were probably doing so well was because you were following rules consistently. That's what you need to take into your live sessions. For instance, if you trade the US session and you've been doing really well trading the US session, don't try and mix it up and try and trade every session out there. Don't try and think, oh, I'm going to go and trade the London volatility now because I've never done that before, but I've been doing so well in the US session. these markets can move completely different throughout those times of day. So you want to be consistent in every approach that you take. Do you prefer trading the US session because it's a little bit later in your day? Do you think that you want to trade the US session because it's the early part of your day? Maybe London. Based in the UK, so you can try and trade the London session in the morning and then have the rest of your day to yourself. I personally like trading the US session because it gives me time to see how the market has developed throughout the day, so that when it comes to the US session I can kind of get a feel of what could potentially happen. So that's just me. So following the rules, I think, is another way you're going to be able to overcome that fear of losing. But don't let this video put you off in any type of way of moving from demo to live. If you do it, just do it very small level and then increment and build that risk tolerance up as you get more successful. Thank you for watching this video update. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to see some more Forex trading content, and I'll speak to you in the next video.